Alright, let's try this again. Because this stupid thing was just, I don't know what happened. I don't know why Bizhawk just didn't want to cooperate with me, but looks like I think this should be working now. Right. And I got the game open, ready to play, just to be certain that this shit's all good, because I don't want to have that happen again. Anyway, so, because I have to do this again, as always, donation link is going to be in the description if you want to donate. I will read any messages that you leave on the beginning of the next stream. So, since last stream, I got a donation from 2004 Flippy, which I can read out for you now. Well, first of all, I actually can't read out the message that he wrote, because it's not something I can read on YouTube. He wrote a Giga Neighbor. We'll just leave it at that. But I did get a message from him. That message was this. Hi, Michael. Hotline Miami was such a fun stream. I love how you showed all the letter and mask locations and explained what each mask does in the game. And personally, a big thank you for talking about the soundtrack. I love music, and I actually listen to a lot of the songs from this game, and I love them. And Giga Neighbor made him laugh. I sent you a donation, but rather than leave a message in the donation, I just sent a quick email, as reading all this out on stream would be painful. Anyway, thanks for the Hotline Miami stream. I actually ordered myself a copy of the game, and I would be down for a Hotline Miami 2 stream. Okay. Yes, now, I'm just going to start this game right now, and then we'll get into that. Here we go. Okay. So, you are welcome. 2004 Flippy, as always. Thank you for the donation. The $40 donation. I don't know if I said that. I think I did. And now my controller is just not set up. Great. This is awesome. Why is everything... Why are you doing this? Okay. Good. I don't know why that... This is just... I can't catch a break. I don't know why that didn't work the first time, but whatever. Sometimes you unplug it and plug it back in, and that does it. I already have all the gems here. Nice. Okay. Anyway. Now, as I was saying, yes, thank you for that. Thank you for that. I appreciate that a lot, because, yeah, I wasn't sure if people were gonna like that stream or not. Because, it's unlike other streams. It's not really me talking to the chat. I was kind of just like... I don't know, I wanted to show off the game. I wanted to explain it, because I really like it. It's quickly just become one of my favorites. It's a game I really liked when I played it the first time, and playing it again, like, you know, in 2024 was a treat. So, I'm glad you liked it. And Hotline Miami 2, there's definitely a plan to stream that game. Something to keep in mind with that game, though, is that my stream for that would probably not be as in-depth as my stream for Hotline 1, because Hotline Miami 2 is quite a bit more difficult, and I'm not as familiar with that game. And it's really weird, because the developers were insistent that... That was cool. The developers were insistent that Hotline Miami 2 would be about as difficult as the first game, which, is just not true at all. Like, it is so much harder. It's like not even funny how much harder it is. Because the game has kind of questionable level design. Whereas in Hotline Miami 1, it can definitely happen, but it's rare for it's not super common for you to get killed by an enemy that's not on the screen. But in Hotline Miami 2, that happens all the time. wall! Anyway. And yes, I should say, this stream is, I've started this stream much earlier than, the last one. Because, I mean, this stream is earlier than I normally go, but I figure I have time before work, so I thought, you know, why not do a stream? Why not do one for my boys in the Eastern Hemisphere? Where do I have all the gems here? What am I missing right now? Where are these? Oh, is this the... First of all, do I even have the... Where are these gems? They're not here, are they? They shouldn't be. Oh, because I reloaded the game, I don't think... I see, yeah. Because I had to reload the game. I see what I did. Uh-huh. Okay, there we go. Yes, here are all the gems. It's because I had to restart the game from, like, last stream because I had that issue where Crash 2 froze. Which, by the way, I'm happy to say we are one game down. That's pretty exciting. So, yeah. Hotline Miami 2 is definitely... There is a plan for a Hotline Miami 2 stream. That sounds like something people would be interested in seeing, and that's cool. I'm glad, because I would be interested in playing it. So, yeah. And I don't think I made any progress on this last stream, so... Yeah, this is for my Eastern Hemisphere boys. This is a shout out to all the Eastern Hemisphere boys. I hope that guy Daily Bassist comes back, because if you're not I mean, I assume most people are going to be watching this after the fact. I tried streaming it just before, and I don't know what happened, where, like, Bizhawk didn't want to start up, and then my controller didn't want to work. And then I literally just restarted my computer, and that seems to have fixed whatever issues I was having. So yeah. I hope he comes back. Because he puts the bass in bassist. Oh my god! The bass in bassist, I mean, whatever. The computers just be like that. That's not a Linux thing, I don't think. I mean, Windows is way worse when it comes to that shit. You know, and the thing is, like, I can forgive Linux for when it's, like, buggy and weird, because it's like, okay, this is made by, like, a bunch of tech enthusiasts, you know? This is not, like, made by a giant corporation, but, like, Windows, like, has no reason to be as buggy and shitty as it is, quite frankly. Like, it doesn't really have... There's no excuse for that, in my opinion. Like, Linux is free, that's another thing, right? It's like, you know, I can't complain too much about something that I paid no money for, but... Windows is not free. It's, like, very expensive. I think now it's actually kind of different. Like, now they let you just download the OS for free, but then they, like, need you to get a license, you know, which costs money, obviously. Anyway, yeah. How are we all doing today? Sorry, that whole just... God, that whole thing just, like, scrambled my... That sucks. That just, like, scrambled my brain totally. And I'm going for the gem here, I'm pretty sure. So I should... This is the part where I have to remember what I'm doing in all the games. Actually, I think that's all the games, right? No, I have to start up Spyro 1 and then... And Spyro 2, actually. So no, that's not all the games. There you go. That explains that. A license, yeah, because there's text that just says activate Windows, and you need the license to just make that go away. Yeah, that's how they do it now. Also, hello, 2004 Flippy. What's going on? Thank you so much for the donation. I read out your message just before, so I don't know if you were around for that. When you're done, you can go back and just play it. Either way, I did want to talk about this, though. I am glad people like the Hotline Miami stream, because that was different from what I normally do. But I wanted to just kind of show off that game. I wanted to, you know, just make the case for, like, hey, this is a cool game. Check this shit out, you know? I just need to get the gem. I don't need to do any of this. The green gem. Oh, that's scary. And I would definitely recommend, like, the thing is, I think the story of Hotline Miami is really great, and it's worth going into blind. Like, I wouldn't want my stream to be your exposure to that story, but at the same time, like, if you do have it spoiled, it's not the worst thing ever, because, like, I had the story of Hotline Miami 2 spoiled for me before I started playing that game. Which might have helped, honestly, because that game's story is very confusing, but also really, really good. And yeah, I don't know if you were around, Eunice. I streamed Hotline Miami 1. This was a while ago. Well, like a week ago. And people seem to like it, and I'm glad. I will do a stream of Hotline Miami 2. But Hotline Miami 2 is... That was weird. That was like... I don't know what I said. Hotline. Like, I don't know what I did just there, but... Hotline Miami 2 is quite a bit more difficult than the first game. And it's weird because the developers were insistent that, like, no, it's about the same. It should be as difficult as Hotline Miami 1, and that is absolutely not true. Well, that's good. I'm glad you liked it, Flippy, because I was nervous about that. I didn't know if people would enjoy that. And that didn't get as many views as the normal kind of streams I do, but you know, I'm okay with that. Because I was actually playing the game, I felt like I was able to kind of keep the conversation going by myself, like I didn't need the chat there. Unlike with a stream like this, where if I didn't really have many people in the chat, I don't think I would want to do it for too long, because I don't have a ton to talk... The thing is, I kind of do, but I don't have like a ton to talk about on my own, you know? There's not like an obvious start to the conversation with this game, because I'm way too used to it. Crash Benoit? Holy shit. Crash Benoit, yeah. Chris Benoit. I don't know, I've never watched WWE, but I know Chris Benoit. And that's the extent of my wrestling knowledge. And now we gotta do this level that I love. Oh, that's what I was doing. Right, I remember. That's what I was doing in Spyro 1. I was dying. What? I do this level in kind of like a weird order. I don't see people do this. I just skip everything. I go right for the unlimited super flame. And then I just go through the rest of the level like that. Here we go, okay. It would have been funny if you could spin the crystals and gems away by accident. That would have been funny until it wasn't. Like, if you know what I mean. Like, that would be funny the first time that happened. And then, like, the 10th time that happened, that would be, like, infuriating. Oh, there's no thing up here? There is a thing up here. What the fuck? Yeah, look at this. There's a thing. Here's the thing that does the thing. Yeah, anyway, I'm not gonna be going for too long today, by the way. Oh, what egg am I missing right now? I'm not missing me, am I? Find Shiny the Firefly. Oh, okay, that's just get to the end of the level. Well, there you go. Oh, and I'm doing this level in Spyro 2. You can't spin gems away. That's not a thing. You can't do that in Crash 2 or Crash 1 either. That's never been a thing, and I'm glad that shouldn't be a thing, because that would be cursed. Do I ever, I think you meant to say, do I ever use the cheats in the Spyro games? In Spyro 3, I used the Gem Finder cheat. I was doing that just before. I think just before you showed up, I entered the cheat. That's the one cheat I memorized. If people want me to do one of the color cheats, for one of the Spyro games, I'll do that. I don't mind doing those. If anyone wants to look up a color cheat. In fact, you know what? If Flippy's watching, you can look up a color cheat, and I'll do that for Spyro 2. There you go. As a thank you for the donation. And if he doesn't want to do it, then someone else can. No, that's no, Flippy, that's never been a thing. You could never spin away gems in Crash 2. I'm not sure where you got that impression. Right? I'm thankful, so I'm trying not to, for your donation, so I'm trying not to insult your intelligence, but I don't know where you got that idea. Sounds like a bunch of fucking commie gobbledygook. Okay, wait, here we go. Now I gotta exit this area. And then I literally just go to the portal right here. Or wherever he is. Oh, okay, here he is. Thelonious. Thelonious Emmanuel Grouch. The third. Darius Emmanuel Grouch. Yeah, if you could spin away gems or crystals, you'd become Chris Benoit. Oh! I did not even realize that I was done with this hub world. Okay. Because that is everything here. Everything except the Sparks level. I suck at this boss fight. And this is gonna be much shittier with... Oh, and I could also do, like, the 99 lives cheat. I've done that in Spyro 3 before.
Bumbling, idiotic, worthless...
Damn, bro. Sorceress just went full Chris Benoit with that one. But I can't emphasize enough, I literally know nothing about WWE. But I know about Chris Benoit.
My tactical instincts...
It's like, that's very important that you all understand that. God, this guy's a fucking prick. Wow. Whatever. I don't even know how that happened. I've just been on this one level. Like, this is gonna be one of those levels where where nothing gets done. I know Liam gets seething furious at Spike. But yeah, Flippy, if you want to look up the cheat, because I can't, like, remember how to do these, but if you want to look up, like, the color cheats for Spyro, I'll do one of those. Or Thor, I guess, could request one, too, if he's quicker on the draw, because he also has donated to me. At least I think he has. Yes, he has. So there you go. One of you can do it. It's a race to determine who wants to see Spyro be a goofy color. Yeah, bro, I've been on Native Fortress. I'm getting the gems. Last stream was only like... last Bizhawk stream I did was only like an hour long. Like, I did not play it very long. And I made no progress on this level. The most I did was I beat Crash 2. That was the real progress that I made. I got some crystals in Crash 3. Yeah, I did not get much done last stream. But I did finish Crash 2, which you know, that took frickin' forever to do. Oh yeah, also I was going to say, I'm gonna do the Bizhawk streams because I've been doing these for a while. I think this is gonna be every other stream will be a Bizhawk stream. So like next time I'll stream something else. I'm not sure what exactly. I know some people wanted me to do Sheep Raider. I could do that. I could do Sheep Raider, because that's a great game. And I did manage to get it set up on Linux via Wine. From what I know, it is kind of like... Oh, and I only have one left. Wait, did I get everything? Yeah. Okay, now we're doing gem cups. Okay. Well, that's awesome. There we go. That didn't even register to me. That's in Spyro 2? For Spyro 3. Okay, I'll do that in Spyro 3 then. That's fine. And if Flippy wants to give me a cheat for Spyro 2, I'll do that. Are you sure that's the NTSC, like, the revision code or not? That's something to keep in mind, is because the revision has some different cheat codes, which is weird. Okay, we have gem cups now. Cool. Do 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 do. What gem cup should I do first? I'm gonna do the red one. I answered my own question. One should always replay Crash and Spyro when given the chance, Grimmy. Shit. Okay, then hopefully that should work. Next time I start up Spyro 3, I'll just try that cheat. Oh, okay, here it is. Up, left, down, right, up, square, R. Okay, nice. I'm a red boy now. Oh! Shit. This fight is, like... It's interesting, because Spyro 3, this is a feature that I feel like... Ah, shit. I'm totally gonna die on that fight. That's another place where nothing's gonna get done. Also, hello, Logan. Sorry, I was kind of distracted by chat. I need to focus on one... I need to do what I said I was going to do. And just focus on one topic at a time. Bruh, get on the thing. Bruh. Why are you... Why? Why would you do that? We gotta do the cock and ball torture. This. Okay, let's see. Bruh, he's doing jumping jacks. I like never even noticed that.
Hey, Spyro, check out.
See, this is normally not that difficult for me, but now I'm scared of this. Dude, Hunter is getting cucked right now. Holy shit. Wow. Holy shit.
Hey, you win.
I'm not sure why people are all just... What's going on here? Why we're all just mentioning the names of Wii games? Here's a random fun fact. Of the Radical Entertainment's games, Crash of the Titans on Wii is the only one that runs at 60 FPS. Which is weird. Mind of a Mutant on Wii does not run at 60. Crash of the Titans doesn't run at 60 on any other platform, including Xbox 360. In fact, the 360 actually has the worst performance of the bunch, for some reason. Oh my god, you bought one of the DDI games? Why would you do that?
You've become a master of the super.
Anubis the Second. I remember Anubis the Second. Who remembers that guy that did like those Wii reviews? He reviewed Ninja Breadman. I'm definitely gonna die on this fight. Like, oi! Does he just not drop health? I didn't know there was Anubis the First. Anyway, sorry. I'm kind of... This is the problem with the shuffler. Is that it's very difficult. There's some Wii knowledge for you, but no, I've not played the Wii recently. Yeah. I have a Wii. I use it mainly to play GameCube games, to be honest, because I homebrewed it forever ago, and all that shit I installed, like, still works. And I use it to play, GameCube games. Like, so I can pirate them and play them on lay original hardware. But yeah, a game I played recently that's really good. Well, recently, this was like quite a while ago, actually. This was like quite a few months ago. But it's a game that was released on PS2 and GameCube, and I think Xbox as well, but I had access to the GameCube version. And if you ever have access to a GameCube version of a PS2 game, that's almost always better, because the GameCube was just a more powerful console than the PS2. And I played iNinja. I don't know if anyone here's played iNinja. If anyone's even heard of that game. Sounds like a weird iOS game. It is not. It is a platformer by Argonaut. One of my favorite developers. Fuck you, Hunter. And it's really good. It's a great game. Like, you know. I'm probably never going to complete the game 100% just because of some of the bullshit challenges they have in the... fuck you. Fuck you, man. This fight is so gay. Like, I do not like this fight at all. Oh, this is what I was gonna say. Because Spyro 3 has a dynamic difficulty tuning. It was the first of Insomniac's games to feature that. Where, you know... where the game gets more difficult if you play better, and it gets easier if you play shitty. one of the things that determines the difficulty tuning, which is kind of bizarre, but one of the things that determines it is actually how much you collect. So if you do like a kind of any percent playthrough, so to speak, if you're just going to get as much as you need whenever, like, if you enter this with the bare minimum collectibles, I find it way more fun. That was gay. Because it's a lot easier. Good thing I have 20 lives. Also, I find this phase the hardest one, which is weird. Just have, like, you have to rely on these rocks, and I feel like he has cracked aim, to use the zoomerism, you know, as the zoomers say. He is an absolute crack shot. He's an op. I'm not sure what you mean. He's a psyop is what he is. Oh, I love getting those gems. It's getting that sweet, sweet dopamine. Getting a rush of dopamine. This is lit.
Hold your horns. Here comes Spyro.
Patience, little.
iNinja's cool because it felt like kind of ahead of its time. Like it felt more polished than it felt like on par with a heavy hitter from that generation. Right? Like, it didn't feel like cheap licensed shit. Not that it's a licensed game, but a lot of kind of PS2 games just feel kind of like... You know what I mean when I say that. Like, a lot of PS2 games just feel kind of obviously cheaper and, like, lower budget than the big stuff, you know? Like Jak and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank and Sly Cooper and whatnot. And yet... Spyro, no. iNinja feels like as good as one of those games. Just in terms of the controls and visuals and everything. It's really nice stuff. Good game. If you've never played it, definitely you're going to want to check that out. Because it's a good game. Blah. Love these sounds so much. And yeah, same. I absolutely love Sly Cooper. That first game is really great. I played some of Sly 2 and I didn't like it. Like, there were too many, like, just alternate gameplay styles that were just not, like, well designed, quite frankly. Whatever game. Oh! Yeah, now we're on the last phase. Oh my god. There we go, and now just one more and then he's good to go. Fuck you, bitch! Wow, whatever. Fine. You could just cheat like that, that's fine. There we go. That was such bullshit. He just cheated right there. I really don't like the bosses in any of the Spyro games. Like I would rather these games just not have bosses, honestly. Right? Like, that's not why I play these games. I don't play these games for, like, an intense challenge. I play these games just to kind of, like, vibe to the atmosphere and whatnot. Like, these games are just chill to me, you know? Right? I like hard games. Don't misconstrue me on that, right? I mean, I've played Hotline Miami. There you go, you know. I've played Cuphead as well. That's a great game. But Spyro, I don't need Spyro to be super difficult. I just want Spyro to be, like, kind of relaxing, you know? The bosses. It's, like, weird how listening to, like, old clips of myself, my New York accent is, like, so much stronger. It's really weird. I've heard Sly 3 is better, so that's nice. That's something I'll have to check out at some point. She's a freak, Monique. I think I'm gonna tweak. Praise Allah. Yes. Hello, Kyle. What's going on? This is gonna be confusing. Like, having him be red. I mean, I'll do it, because that's fine, but, like, I keep thinking he has, like, the Super Flame power-up or something. That color should be slightly different, I believe. Does it even have a color in this game? I don't even remember. Yeah, it does. Okay, so that is a different color. He's, like, flashing and stuff.
Hi, Spyro and Sparks.
Now we get another one of these. My favorites. Great. There we go. I refuse to get cucked. This one's quite a bit more difficult, I find. Ay! Wow. Jesus, man. I can't remember the last time I failed this. I mean, never say never, right? God damn it, bro. Stop! Okay. Wow. I don't know how the fuck he got that before me. How did I do so amazing on the first one of these and then fuck this one up so badly? There we go. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. He's just gonna let me get it? Good. Fuck off, man. Come on! Yes! Nice.
You're really good.
Of course I am. You're really good. Yeah, so also CTR is probably going to get finished sooner than I thought. Like, a lot sooner, which is interesting. Because I've already done all of the CTR challenges now. Literally just gem cups, and then the last two relics, which are like pushovers, and then I race Oxide again, and then that's it. So I'm pretty close to the end of CTR now. I'm not going to say when CTR will get finished, because that just means it's going to take like 3 more streams than that. So I'm not even going to just jinx myself. But I'm just going to say that should be relatively soon. I should be finished. You gotta be kidding me. Is that it? Yeah, there you go. Nice. What are you green texting over there for, orbs? Yeah, I'm not in love with them either, but these are still the best games ever made. Why did I do that? That was scary. I'm not playing Spyro 2 and 3. I can't make jumps like that. No! Jacques. Jacques. Oh, you watched Spirited Away for the first time. Nice. That's a great movie. I mean, all of Ghibli, all of Miyazaki stuff is really good. I've not seen his last movie. There's a couple of his I haven't seen. I think I've mentioned this already on a stream. And you know what? You can look at my website if you want to see the ones that I have seen. But, I'll go over them again really quick. Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind, Castle in the Sky, Kiki's Delivery Service, My Neighbor Totoro, Howl's Moving Castle, Spirited Away, and I think that's all the Miyazaki stuff I've seen. I don't think I'm forgetting any. I haven't seen Princess Mononoke. That's one I really want to see. Haven't seen Ponyo. Haven't seen, what else we got? Like The Wind Rises, or now this last one of his, The Boy and the Heron, which I've heard is pretty good. I'll have to check that out at some point. Because Miyazaki is quite good. It is weird that they have two movies with Castle in the title, but I love both of them. And I like Howl's Moving Castle a lot, obviously, but if I'm being honest, I think Castle in the Sky is so much better, and it's like not even close. Laputa, yes. Castle in the Sky. Amazing movie. So good. What? Bro, hello. What? Just what? What was that? Like, what happened? Why did that not... I don't get it. Yeah, you need to come back for that one. Okay. Actually, wait, is this one right here good? Shh, well, that fucking sucks. Kiki's and Howl's. Well, you should see all of them. My Neighbor Totoro is really... That's one I really want to watch again. I've also seen Grave of the Fireflies, which was not by Miyazaki. That is animated by Studio Ghibli, but it was not directed by Miyazaki. And that's pretty good. Like, I wasn't over the moon about it, but I liked it. I thought it was good, you know. It's quite dark. I didn't bawl I've definitely told this story. I didn't, like, bawl uncontrollably when watching it, but it did unnerve me, definitely. And I did feel really sad watching it, so, you know, yeah. Wow. Why did I do that? I am just so absolutely cracked at this game. Grave of the Fireflies is a World War II movie, which under any other circumstance would make me just groan and cringe, but because it's what is it? Because it's from Japan, it's not like a bunch of bullshit propaganda, so yeah. Because, I don't know, World War II movies just make me kind of groan. And I should say, when I say that World War II movies are propaganda, I'm not trying to, you know, because most of them will focus on, you know, the Holocaust, and I'm not trying to minimize what happened there. I'm not saying that that's like a whole hoax, you know, whatever happened there, but, World War II movies are usually done, most of them kind of have a hidden second meaning, at least I find, where, you know, they say, look at this war. This war was, like, absolutely justified. Therefore, all wars are now justified. I mean, that's kind of a retarded way to explain it. I don't know. Look, it's like, war is bad. In my opinion, there's very, very few justifications for it. You know. And there's nuance that's kind of just lost with these stupid World War II movies. And also, I just find it weird that, like, I don't know. Vietnam gets the good war movies. Yeah, exactly, because that was an unpopular war. That was like a shitty war that nobody liked. So Vietnam gets all the good war movies. Like, yeah, Full Metal Jacket, you know, movies like that. Well, you also have Paths of Glory, which is a World War I movie, which is interesting. Although that movie was kind of made as an analog to World War II. It was made about World War I because that war is much less popular than World War II. So people aren't as sensitive about, like, if you say, oh, World War II wasn't really justified, that will, like, freak people out. Whereas you can say that about World War I and people don't really care. I hate this level so much. I hate everything about this. I'm seething right now. Yeah, the Great War, that's what it was originally called. That's a better name. But yeah, World War I is a much less popular war than the sequel. Like, it's much easier to hate on and just be like, oh, that was actually just like a bunch of bullshit political conflict that, like, didn't need to happen, you know? But, like, you could, I mean, this is not something I want to get into, but, so you know what, I won't, there you go. I'm not even going to continue that thought, because I really don't care. The critically acclaimed World War II, yeah. World War II saw worldwide success, you know. The Civil War is a fan favorite, yes. No, World War II is definitely the undoubted, like, favorite of, like, the media. Like, that's every movie you'll see is about like World War II, and they all pretty much tell the same story. And putting aside the political kind of ramifications of that, it's also just like boring and like not fun to watch. It's like when you've seen one World War II movie, you've seen all of them pretty much. You know, putting aside the fact that there's clearly like a ulterior motive there, it's also just not fun to watch. Do I like Inglourious Bastards? No, I do not at all. Not even a little bit. It's a poo-poo shit bad movie. Those are like my least favorite Tarantino. Like I really don't like Tarantino. Inglourious Bastards is like, well, actually no, Django Unchained is his worst movie, and I think Inglourious Bastards is a close second. And I know that's like sacrilege in the movie world to say that you don't, you know, love Tarantino, but I don't know. His movies are just like stupid pornography. I don't really like them. Reservoir Dogs is pretty good. And Jackie Brown's actually great. I like that movie. Because it's unlike all of his other ones. You know, that definitely helps. The less Tarantino-like a movie is, the better, quite frankly. Now, are we gonna cooperate here? We're not, I see. Now, this is the one thing I don't remember. Okay, that activates these back here. I remember that now. Also, hello to Breeze. But I do like the lighthouse, yes. And that was the plan to Breeze, to stream earlier, so that my Eastern Hemisphere chads can watch. Because this is not gonna be my normal time to stream. I mean, it depends, I guess. It depends on, like, when people are tuning in. You know, and it seems like more people have tuned in, like, more people are tuning into this stream than the Hotline Miami stream, although I don't know if that's because, you know, I don't know if that's just because, what is it? More people care about the Bizhawk Shuffler than they do about Hotline Miami, so there could be that too. And I also did tell people not to watch the Hotline Miami stream past a certain point, because I don't want them to be spoiled, so there is that. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah. Where are y'all from, if you don't mind me asking? What part of the globe? What? You're Kyle, you should go take some Advil or something, you know. Actually, that's not, you wouldn't take Advil. Whatever. But yeah, like, you know, you should get that looked at, you know. You're coughing. I hope you're alright. Yeah. London. Okay, interesting. The UK. I got friends in the UK. I know we got Thor in Denmark. What about Flippy, if he wants to divulge that? You know where I live? How? How does that make sense? I don't know how you could find that out. Yeah, anyway, if anyone wants to bust Five Nights at Freddy, Kyle has a video about the Five Nights at Freddy's games that is worth checking out. I mentioned this on another stream already, but, yeah, like, if you want, like, Stimpyland videos, just watch Kyle. Like, just, if you want, or just Stimpyland / Michael / Monstro / whatever videos, just watch Kyle's videos. Like, he surpassed me at this point, I think. So, yeah. And also Belgium, cool. Got gamers all over. This is so nice. Yes, you should definitely check it out. It's quite good. Oh, I was really confused by that message. Okay. I thought you said liked the FNAF video, I'm gonna watch it later. Then I'm like, how did you like it? But then I realized you meant like as in you press the thumbs up. Which, that makes more sense. I thought you were like, oh, I enjoyed the video, but I haven't watched it yet. And no, I wasn't into the FNAF movie either, so don't worry about it. That movie was not great. I mean, I thought it was okay. Like, it was fine. It was fine. It was whatever. Like, it was far from the worst thing I've ever seen. I'd rather watch that than a Tarantino movie, I'll tell you that right now. Like, Five Nights at Freddy's is genuinely a better use of my time than Inglourious Basterds.
Well, if it isn't my...
Because Tarantino's movies were made to appease minorities. Five Nights at Freddy's was made to appeal to autistic people like me. And that's why I like it more. Let's see. Yeah, if you have lore schizophrenia, you'll like the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, but otherwise, nah, it's not very good. By the way, press F for what they did to this level in the... I almost said Reignited, in Insane Trilogy. They butchered this level. Pew, pew, pew. What the huh? What happened there? Why? What, like, what happened there? What? Never seen that in my life. Okay, and it's not gonna do that again. It gives you yawn? I didn't realize you were Spanish. You know. Te da sueño. Psilocybin, I have not heard of. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, come on, bro. Why you like this? I think you meant to say it makes you yawn. It gives you the bostezo. Do we have any Spanish gamers in the chat? I hope we do. Why you gotta mention Willy's Wonderland? I've seen the Red Letter Media video about Willy's Wonderland. But no, I've not seen that movie, and I'm not interested. I don't think anyone is. Funafu. Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh my god. Why? Hate this level so much. Hello, Christian. What's going on? You're allowed to shill in my comment, in my chat. That's far from the most retarded thing people have done in my chat. I'm just like seething right now. Okay, good. I fucking hate that level so much. Yeah, there you go, Zenyatta. What's up? I was doing it. I said this was for my UK, for my Eastern Hemisphere gamers. Yeah, I enjoy Red Letter Media. I like them. I don't have any issue with them. You know, they're like one of the few YouTubers that I'll genuinely just watch something where I'm not like weird voice crack. I'm not like already interested in what they're talking about. Like I'll just watch them talk about anything and I'll be entertained. Right? Like, I don't know. Because I can't watch like YouTubers anymore. Like I can't just watch a YouTube video about anything. Because I don't know, YouTubers are just like cucked. I just can't stand them. Right? YouTubers are all just talking about how like the Saiyans are demisexual or something. It's just, I don't know. It's all a bunch of fucking gobbledygook. Oh my god, and we got Liam here too? You know, that's good. I have a couple YouTubers that I follow via RSS. Like, there's very few that I really care about, though, you know. Because most of them are just making a bunch of fucking gobbledygook. My work is going well, thank you for asking. Things are good. Things are looking up. Yeah, it's late in Australia now, right? This was not for this was meant for the Eastern Hemisphere. I mean, well, you are the Eastern Hemisphere, I suppose. Nah, bro. You know what? Real talk though, Grimmy. If you really want to get based, you just ditch YouTube subscriptions entirely. And just ditch YouTube subscriptions entirely and just use RSS. There you go. Yeah, exactly. There you go. See, it took me like 10 minutes to get the words out, but that was what I was trying to say. Christian said it. Use RSS. That's if you want to be based. Because RS is not like curated by YouTube or anything else. It's just It's just a feed of everything, and whenever there's a new video or anything posted, you'll see it. It's just so much more organized. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna like die right there. Like, I'm gonna get hit like 3 times. RSS is not a Linux thing. RSS is available on any operating system you could think of, pretty much. Come on. Aye. There we go. Yeah, good. I'm glad I got Tabriz hooked on RSS, right? Because it just sounds like weird, but when you start using it, it's like you can't go back, right? Like when you start using RSS, you can't go back to like, oh my god, having to like check a bunch of like separate social media feeds. Just like, no thanks. Although it's been fucking impossible to get like Twitter RSS. Although I've just decided to just not follow anyone on Twitter. Like I've just removed, because Elon Musk keeps like fucking with Knitter. I guess to get you all up to speed, there is an open source Twitter for, oh my god, I can kill that. There was an open source Twitter front end called Knitter that was basically just kind of like a way to view Twitter without an account. And the best feature that Knitter had was that it had RSS feeds, which was really nice. Because Twitter does not normally have RSS feeds. But Knitter is dead because Elon Musk keeps finding ways to fuck it over. Which is retarded because he literally was like, we should make Twitter open source. And then he just like started locking down the source code. It's like, God, fuck Elon Musk. I hate him so much. But yeah, okay, anyway. Yeah, Knitter is like just fucked up. Like, because Elon Musk keeps fucking it over. So recently my solution has just been to not follow anyone on Twitter. It's like, sorry, like if you have a Twitter account, if that's like the only way I can like hear from you, it's like, sorry, I'm not interested, you know? It's like, get a website. You know? And there are creators that I like. Like, okay, one guy that I really like, you know, and I didn't know what the fuck happened to him, but Best Guy Ever, he's pretty good. He his YouTube channel got taken down. Wow, you're a bitch. His YouTube channel got taken down, which really sucks because he got like multiple copyright strikes. Hey, what level? I like already forgot what level I was playing. Is it Magma Cone? Yes. His YouTube account got nuked. Oh, Jacques, yeah, I don't like that level. And the point is, I didn't even know about it until one day I just was like, I saw on, the way I actually found out was on Sponsor Block. It said, oh, this person's account has been terminated, right? Like, I didn't even know that. Like, Sponsor Block, not Sponsor Block, New Pipe with Sponsor Block, excuse me, New Pipe, okay. I was using New Pipe, that's like YouTube Vanced, and that told me, oh, this person's account has been terminated. But yeah, his account actually went down, and the point is, how was I supposed to know that? You know, oh, I have to follow him on Twitter. It's like cringe. It's like, bruh, you should set up a website. Guess what? You know, they're not going to take that down. You know, probably not. Everyone should have a website, right? If you're a content creator, you should have a website. A Redditor that's in love with Jacques. I've not seen that. Thanks, Steve. What's going on? My boy Steve here. I just popped in here. Probably not. Were you talking about an awfully hot coffee pot? Dude, you got bars. Holy shit. Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't remember what I was talking about. Yeah, you got promoted. I've known Steve since I was a wee lad. Not really, since the Stimpy Land days. You have a NeoCity site, interesting. I mean, like, that is the most important thing, I think, for any content creator, is to have a website and to have RSS feeds. And if you don't know what RSS is, you gotta learn RSS, and then you gotta educate your audience on what RSS is, because that's what... That should be that was the internet at one point, and that's, quite frankly, how it should be. Because that is the solution to just this mass censorship and surveillance. Is using these, like, older, more robust tools. Oh, Thor, you're working on a new article. Nice. Yes, by the way, here's another guy. Blackmore, Thor, he has a website. Y'all should check it out. Yeah, hosting your own music server. That's really cool. That's something I gotta look into doing. Alright, and now I gotta get the Fool. And yeah, nah, Elon Musk is, not only is he not the CEO of free speech, he is the antithesis of free speech. Well, like, here's a fun fact about Elon Musk. And I feel like I may have mentioned this on the stream already. And let's get one thing clear. I'm saying this from the perspective of, like, you know, adherence to the principle of free speech, not because I'm, you know, like, look, because I'll say this, right? Holocaust denial is protected under the First Amendment. Not saying that that's something that I do, you know, I don't want to talk about the Holocaust, you know, whatever happened there. But, you know, it is protected under the First Amendment, right? Now, and Twitter never explicitly said that it was against their TOS. To my knowledge, anyway, Twitter never said it was against their TOS to, you know, make Holocaust denial statements. Not that I think... Not that they would have let you. Like, they easily would have banned you for it. But they didn't, like, put that in writing, right? But Elon Musk actually added that to the Twitter's TOS when it wasn't there before. Nice. Okay. Elon added voice calls, apparently, which pretty much gives away people's IP addresses. That's interesting. What a fucking knitter. Oh, Jesus, sorry, but what the fuck? Yeah, anyway, okay, sorry. What I was saying was basically... denying the Holocaust is protected under protected speech under the First Amendment, right? Like that is not a violation of the First Amendment to say that, right? In fact, the First Amendment protects a lot. And now I'm saying this because Elon Musk specifically said that his standard for free speech would be what was protected under the First Amendment, right? The old Twitter CEOs never would have said that, right? Because they didn't believe that, you know. They didn't have rules against a lot of the kind of, like, hate speech and whatnot, but they were just gonna enforce them, you know, and they would come up with a bullshit reason for enforcing them. Elon Musk specifically said that his standard for the speech that would be allowed on Twitter was what was protected under the First Amendment, and that is... not only has he not followed that, he has added rules that were not there before. He has put it in writing how he is not following those rules, which is just, like, pants-on-head retarded. And then people that are just, like, totally brainwashed think that, like, Elon Musk is on their side. And I just don't get it. Come on, just fucking die already. Oh my god, whatever, bro. Fucking hate this fight! Please, thank you. Right? Like, a surprising amount of things are protected under the First Amendment. Like, you know, things that no sane person would ever, like, agree with. But that is part of the First Amendment, right? Now, whether you think that's right is a different story. The point is, Elon Musk is not sticking to his word. That's the point I'm trying to make right there. Okay. That's all I wanted to say.
Excellent work.
Right. The point was not anything about the actual speech itself, whether I agree or disagree with that. It's just to say Elon Musk is not sticking to his principles. But things like literally saying, okay, like, this is protected under the First Amendment. Saying, I think, you know, all of this group of people deserves to die, and people should go out and kill them. I could literally say that, and that is First Amendment. That is protected under the First Amendment. Like, it goes so far. Like, basically, unless you are just explicitly saying, like, I am going to shoot you to someone, like, fuck you. Unless you are explicitly saying that, pretty much, like, your speech is protected. And then there are also things like bomb in an airport and whatnot that you can't say. But the First Amendment goes really far into protecting speech. Oh, yeah, and he's defending the ADL and everything? Yeah, it's like, geez. And whether or not you like the First Amendment, you know, that's a different matter. The point is, that's what the First Amendment, that's how far it goes. That's what Elon Musk said he was adherent to, but he's not, because he's a liar. You never trust a rich person. Like, just don't, you know. I don't know what it is with, like, right-leaning people that just, they love billionaires. It's so weird, man. Okay. And that's that. Yeah, bro. Oh my god, I love Andrew Tate and his 10 cars. Meanwhile, I have to, like, save up for, like, a used piece of shit. You know, it's like, yeah. Cool. Thanks, bro. The West is falling, Squidward.
Listen to me, dragon.
Yeah, bro, you gonna share them? You gonna share those? Like, I could use some, you know? Hey, bro, you got games on your phone? Can I play? Dude, this fucking hub is, like, the best. Billions must die, Mr. Krabs. Virtually every rich person has just, like, stolen their way to the top. Like, I feel like there's probably one or two examples out there of, like, a rich person that genuinely just got as rich as they are because they worked hard and had, like, an innovative idea. But, like, they are absolutely the exception, not the rule. Like, in this day and age, you know? That's my opinion. Yeah, I'm like the shittiest person in the world then, if net worth is what determines your value as a human being. And I already got those crates. I did. I trust my judgment. I used one of the cheats to breeze, that's why. Because, one of the color cheats. Because folks in my chat, suggested it. I've had that happen, by the way, where those... Remember before I was in the bonus round where these crates just didn't, like, activate? I've had it where one of these activates and the other doesn't, which makes no sense. Oi! There we go. Scott Cawthon, that's right. Notch as well. Right, I would say that they are the exceptions, you know? I mean, is Scott Cawthon, like, super rich? I know Notch is. But I don't know. I mean, he probably is. I don't know. Those games, you know what? He is, actually. He definitely is. Five Nights at Freddy's is, like, insanely huge. So, yes. I answered my own question. Because I know for a fact Notch is. Millions must get jump scared. But yeah, they are the exception, not the rule. Right? Like, I don't know. All this shit about the free market. You know, for all I know, it is great, because that's not what we got going on right now. I'll tell you that much. For all I know, libertarianism does work. Because whatever system we're under right now, I don't know what you want to call it, like oligarchy, that it is not, you know, it is completely just, like, illegitimate, in my opinion. Notch is definitely still rich. Like, that much is undoubtedly true. And he's also kind of based. Guys, let's please try communism. Yeah, no, I'm not about that. MAGA communism? Those people exist, man. Like, I don't know what that is. The MAGA communism. Like, that's a real thing. Like, they are out there. Yeah, like, if you have $2 billion, you, like... Unless you, like, get thrown in jail, you're pretty much set for life. Right. And Toys for Bob going indie, I've not heard about that. Look, Toys for Bob can do whatever they want, so long as they just don't do it near me, because I have no interest in what they're selling. Oh, this level's so good, bro. Goys for Bob, that's right. Toys for God. Oh yeah, we need Christ is King Bros. Toys for God. That's the developer that we gotta fund. Good. Honestly, no. Toys for Bob, like, employees getting laid off, like, I'm not even kidding, good. Like, just fuck them. Like, I don't care. I hate Crash 4 so much, and Reignited is shit as well. It's just, there's no excuse. It's like, you were involved with this, you should feel bad. Oh yeah, just don't mind me, just annihilating this game. Well, never mind. Wow. It's like as soon as you said it, like, my gameplay just went down the toilet. Yeah, I don't know, man. Crash 4 is just, I don't know what the problem was. Like... Now this level I fucking hate. This challenge, I don't know why this triggers me so much. This is like my least favorite thing, like, in the whole game. Not really, but it's one of my least favorite levels. Oh my god, bro. Allah is simply too powerful. Yeah, what religion does Oxide follow? I'm not sure. Honestly, he's Jewish. Like, I'm not gonna explain it. I'm just gonna let you figure out why I think that. Oh, shit. That's a large mouth, not a nose. Well, then what does that make him, then? Muslim, I guess? I don't know. I guess that would be consistent with the thumbnail, if he was, like, a Muslim. So there is that. Oh, shit. Okay, like, my take on Crash 4 Have you ever seen, like, the kind of... Right? Like, there's the stereotype about, like, certain liberal and, like, left-leaning movies and whatnot. Is that, like, they're just overly, like, fartsy and, like, artsy-fartsy and, like, melodramatic and everything, and, like, they're just, like, weird and sordid, you know, and gross. That's, like... Crash 4 is, like, the game design version of that. It's like if you had people that just, like, hated humanity designing a game. Right? Like, if it's not fun, why bother, right? Like, you hear that, people say that. And people treat that like, oh, that's, like, silly, you know? People treat that like a joke. It's like, what's the joke, though? Like, if it's not, I don't know. Like, why else would you play a game other than to have fun? You know? I don't know. And get this clear, like, I know the arguments. I just don't care. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'm gonna lose that. I mean, if Crash 4 was as bad as Crash Team Rumble, I don't know, bro. Like, I know nothing about Crash Team Rumble. Like I really want to emphasize that. Like, I have not even watched a gameplay of it. Like, I don't know what kind of game it even is, really. It's like some weird, like, sportsy kind of game, right? Am I correct about that? And it has a bunch of microtransactions as well, which is awesome. It's a MOBA. Oh, Jesus. No thanks. Cringe. A Crash MOBA. Why does that exist? What the fuck, man? Who in their right mind in 2008, when Crash was, like, dying down, was like, oh boy, we're gonna get a Crash MOBA? Why? Who wanted that? God, man. It's just... That's great. That's just good. It's good for you. Good for you, dude. Congrats. A Crash MOBA. Never played a MOBA that I enjoyed. I mean, I've never played a MOBA, period. So that's not a false statement. Never met a MOBA fan that that I respect. It's just, it has yet to happen, right? It could happen, but I'm just saying it's weird that it hasn't happened yet. You know. Oh, they're shutting down the microtransactions? Wait. So what do you mean the game is dead? Like they're actually just discontinuing updates? Like, I thought you said when you said dead, because I know, like, okay, cool. I know, like, not a lot of people are playing that game. Like, I know that. But are they literally discontinuing updates for it? I did not know that. End of service has been announced. The game's barely been out! Like, when did that come out? That was recent, right? I mean, am I just stupid? I feel like that came out recently. Why Activision allowed Toys for Bob to make such shit Crash games no one wanted is beyond me. Even Vicarious Visions would have been better. Activision 8 regarded. Yeah, they did eat regarded. Yeah, no more updates, jeez. I'm like not even paying attention. Oh my god, the live server, bruh, I just, modern gaming is just fucked. Indie games are good. You gotta stay indie, right? Indie games are still good. I was playing some, I got myself Pizza Tower. That's pretty fun. It's a good game. Really well animated. It reminds me a lot of, Wario Land. I don't know if I hit that crate or not, so I'm gonna just do that again. Yeah, but the music is really good. And the animation is gorgeous. It's pretty difficult. And I'm still kind of getting a hang of the controls, but I'm enjoying it. It reminds me a lot of Sonic as well. Like, the game is... Like, you can go so fast that it's kind of hard to control. I imagine that game is going to be, like, very kind of speedrunner-oriented. Where, like... the goal is to kind of, like... Ah, oh, come on, man. I was so close. Okay, we have a whirlwind right here, that's fine. Why does that look like that? That just looks really weird looking. Oh, and there he is, okay.
Thanks, Spyro. You saved the putt.
I, like, just started Pizza Tower 2, so I have not gotten far in it at all. Now there is just... Ah, okay, and this should be the end of the level. Whatever, game. Yeah, no, gaming is just fucked, but indie games are still going strong. But yeah, AAA gaming is shit. I mean, I can't remember when it was good, you know. But yeah. Alright, now I'm pretty sure the last levels I have to do here, I have to do Fracture Hills. And then I have to come back to do Shady Oasis as well. Right? Let me see. Yep, Fracture Hills, Shady Oasis, and then... That was really weird. I hit, like, triangle to go back, and then I just was in another Spyro game. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, the PlayStation 3 and its consequences have been a disaster for the gaming industry. I literally was gonna go up to that this butterfly, like, oh, I need health now. But that's in Spyro 2. In Spyro 1, I do not need health. That's funny. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was gonna go, that looked like a gem. I wanted to pick that up. That's crazy. There we go, please. Wow, really? I didn't get any ultimate sacred fire. Sacred fire. Yeah, Nintendo does paid online. It's shit, man. Just, gaming is dead. Gotta go indie. Go indie or go broke. Go woke, go broke!
Congratulations.
Love it when people say that, you know? Indies and emulating as well is good. It's a good deal. Dude, this boy knows where it's at. He's speaking my language. Massive backlog of classics. Yeah, okay, real talk. Here's why Crash Team Rumble is, like, the worst thing I've ever seen. Like, game is, like, $40. Right? It's like $40 or something. Or is it 30? I don't know how much it is. Point is, game costs money, and it's an online-only game. Like, there is no single-player content to speak of. Am I correct? But you have to pay for the online as well. Like, either the online should be free, or the game should be free. Like, you can't... That's retarded that you're gonna make me, like, double dip. I'm going to pay money for a game that I can't even play without paying for online. Like, that's retarded. Like, how the fuck is that okay? And that's just, like, the standard for games now. That's just normal. Right? Retarded. Like, that's so stupid. That people are just willing to put up with that. It's like, no thanks, bro. Right? Like, don't... God. It's like, the more people have gotten in the games, I feel like the lower the standards have gotten. Like, the standards have just gotten shittier and shittier. This is, like, really gonna confuse me a lot. Does anyone, Thor, or Flippy, or Christian, do any of you want to suggest another color for me to make Spyro? Because I'm gonna get really just confused by him being red. Like, this is gonna just make me confused. And yeah, you have to pay for online on every console, like, basically since the PS3 generation. Like, the PS3 didn't have paid online. Starting with the PS4, they started charging for online, and then starting with the Switch, Nintendo now charges for online. It's fucking shit. Okay. Up, left, down... No, I did that wrong. Up, left, down, right, up, square. Nice, we're black. Here he goes. Cool. Oh wait, let's go get... I love this so much. This is the coolest thing ever. Look at this. Jonah, let's go. Oh, bruh. How based. You get vored up by this whale, and then he spits you out. Fucking awesome, bro. No, I think Sovereign Citizens is like a white people thing, as much as it shames me to say. Like, I do have to just be real with you guys. Yeah, Thor gets the credit for that one. Not Liam. Liam does not get credit for that. Oh, that was scary. Yeah. A bunch of Amerimuts, unfortunately. Oh, nice. Okay. Nice. There we go, bros. That is like one of the most annoying gems in the game, and we got it. That's crazy, dude. Alright. Beep, 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 beep. Alright, do we have all the color gems? We do. Oh, what crystal are we missing? Oh, do I have to do this fucking level? Didn't I do that level already? I think I did. I feel like I already did that level, but maybe I didn't. I don't know. The Wrath of Cortex Warp Room theme over the Warped one. Interesting. I mean, my favorite Warp Room theme is going to be Crash 2. I gotta go with Crash 2. Like, I can't... You know. That's just so wholesome.
What?
Do 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 do. It's so good, man. God, it's like, what more could you want out of a fucking video game, bro? Just pure wholesome juice. I was doing a run of Spyro 1 where I challenged myself to do the game with no deaths, and I have to do this fucking level? I thought I did this already. I guess not. I hate this level.
Crash, Coco, remember, it is not only Dr. Cort.
Thanks, Liam. I like your little winky face too. That makes it all better. Liam is gonna assume like full responsibility for those statements. That's not me. Yeah, I hate this fucking level. Like, I think I've said this already. This is probably my least favorite level in this game at this point. Like, even worse than Road Crash. I just really don't like it. And it's not the hardest level, it's just the most irritating. Alright, let's see. But yeah, in other news, I was thinking of getting my sister a Steam Deck recently. I think I mentioned this on the stream already, but maybe I didn't, I don't know. Because it seems like a really cool kind of system. I don't really have a use for it because I already have a Linux machine that I can play games on, you know. The Steam Deck was kind of designed as a Trojan horse for gaming on Linux, really, which is interesting. Not to say that it isn't also just, like, useful to have, you know. Have a system that, you know, you can just kind of play, like, PC games on the go. And it seems just really well built, too, which is nice. But, yeah. Seems like a cool system, and because my sister's saying she wants to play PC games, but she doesn't want to mortgage her house to fucking, you know, to be able to play, you know, PC games, because they're so ungodly expensive. The Steam Deck is a much more affordable system. And also it's running, relatively speaking, privacy-respecting. Or not privacy-respecting, because, I mean, I guess that too, but, you know, freedom-respecting software is a better way to put it. Oh, no, wait, I forgot about Hot Cocoa, by the way, you're right. In Area 51, that one definitely sucks. I actually find Area 51 easier than Road Crash. No, Hot Cocoa is the worst level. It always takes me forever. Just because of the shitty draw distance on PS1. And that's one area where I will just defend Insane Trilogy as it's just better. But like, they don't get any credit for that. That's just because it's like a newer game. That obviously the draw distance is going to be better. right? Unless you're playing Rehydrated, then I guess that's not a given, so... Because I have to give him some credit, right? That's the only time you're ever gonna see me do Spiral 1's, like, weird roll. Oh, I need to do, this. Dehydrated, more like. Word. Your heart palpitated when I said... That's... You gotta watch out, that's dangerous. Stay safe out there, brother. You know, fun fact, you don't need to use the key to open that. You can just do this. Which is kind of funny. And then it also removes the key from your inventory, which is interesting when you do that. Kind of cool. Because I don't think that works in Reignited, which sucks and is shit. Oh, when I was doing a run of Spiral 1 where I tried not to die, this was where I died, like, right here. I tried to just, like, glide and flame this guy for some reason, and I just fell. Like, he just donked me on the head. No, actually, it was right here, because it was these two guys, and I only hit one of them with the barrel somehow. And I was, like, so upset. I made it all the way to there without dying. Spiral 1 no roll challenge? Oh my god. What is the best of all the gay-ass remakes? Probably Nitro Fueled. Like, of the ones that... But even that game has a lot of issues. Like, I can't, like, recommend that game to anyone, because in addition to just having, like, ungodly load times, it also got microtransactions. Like, I couldn't just recommend that to, like, a normie friend of mine, you know? Right, I can't do that in good conscience. Recommend something so just, like... That is so, like, anti-user, you know what I mean? Something that just insults the player's intelligence so much. But gameplay-wise, it is definitely the best. Doom 2016 is not a remake, that's just like a different game. Also, any game that is just named the same thing as the original is just immediately disqualified. Like, if you come out with a game and you just name it the same thing as the original, it's like, go fuck yourself. I hate so much when games do that. Like, the worst one's like Modern Warfare 2. Like, there's already a game called Modern Warfare 2. It's a completely different game. If Nitro Fuel didn't have microtransactions and had better load times, it would be, like, one of the best games ever. Like, the controls are fantastic. They did such a good job with that. It's just a shame that, like, you know, all that work had to go to waste. Because Activision is just so, like, cheap, you know? I really hate that. And I hate the fact that it's just, like, so standard for games to just be, like, totally unoptimized and shitty. Like, having to just sit there for, like, 2 minutes as the track loads is just acceptable. It's like, fuck you. That should not be okay. Like, that's so dumb. Where are these last gems, bro? Ratchet and Clank 2016. Oh my god, bro. Don't even get me fucking started. That actually just makes me so furious. Fuck off, bro. Oh, hey. Here they are. Yeah, I think that's the worst one. Is Ratchet 2016. Shit. Like, fuck any game that does that, though. That just triggers me like you wouldn't believe. Who did Doom Guy vote for in 2016? I don't get it. Bernie Sanders, I think, right? I don't know. Who remembers Bernie Sanders? I don't. Fuck you, bro. Move your fat ass. Oh wait, I just need to get past this level. I'm not going for gems or anything right now. Keys. Oh, I agree. Yeah, Ratchet & Clank 2016 is gross. I like the sounds these make. Dude, what is with those fucking enemies, man? I'm doing it the lame way. Okay, shut up. Now that I have a competent enough PC, would I play Rift Apart? No, absolutely not. That game looks like shit. Like, I'm sure gameplay-wise it's fun, but it's another one of these just characters just never shutting the fuck up, no soundtrack to speak of, horribly unfunny, lame story that's uninteresting. Like, it's another one of these, like, modern Ratchet games. They're so bad, bro. Like, I can't. Wow. New and Tasty. I forgot about New and Tasty. That would be one of the better remakes, I think. Because it was made by, like, the original people, so there is that, you know. It wasn't, like, some just creepy rich weirdos, like, reinterpretation. You know, it wasn't like Toys for Bob, like a bunch of like furries and trannies just like injecting their own jokes. I have no interest in Rift Apart. It looks like shit, quite frankly. I watched Liam play it and it was just non-stop. Like I don't know where this came from. And I don't know why it won't go away. I don't know where they got this idea that, like, it's cool to have characters just never shutting the hell up. Like, it started in Kraken time, and it just got worse and worse with each game. Until you hit the crescendo with Ratchet 2016. And it's just, it just drives me crazy, man. It's like, I don't know what they were doing. Yeah, they gotta have the score, the cinematic score. It's like, fuck you. What happened to just having some banging tunes, right? See, I don't know, and it's like, when I play games, right? Because I know people will be like, oh, well, the gameplay is fun. And I'm sure it is. But, like, I'm sure the gameplay is fun. But that's not, like, why I play games. I mean, like, I play games to have fun, obviously. You know, I should say that, right? After literally saying if it's not fun, why... If it's not fun, why bother, right? Obviously, having fun, enjoying myself, or being, like, satisfied with the journey that I took, that is an important aspect of the game. That is the most important aspect of the game. But the other stuff is important, too. Right? Like, having, like, an interesting story, having What is with this fucking game? It's just cucking me right now. I have to go back around. This is gonna take forever. Sorry, what was I talking about now? Right, okay. The, modern Ratchet games are shit. And... something else. There you go. Love it when this happens. Oh, it's right here, literally. Yeah, okay, no. You have to have, like, all that other stuff is important, too. Like, you should have, like, a story. You should have, like, you know, just good music. Like, making the game kind of immersive and, like, fun. You know, that's important, too. Right. Obviously, the gameplay is the most important thing, but if a game has pitch-perfect gameplay, but is then shit at everything else, I'm not interested. Like, there you go. Yes, there we go, thank you. The fun of the gameplay is not, like, the be-all, end-all. Like, there's more to games than that. That's what I was trying to say. And yeah, Ratchet & Clank has not had soul since, like, Crack in Time. You know. That game is good. Like, I do like Crack in Time, but that's where the cracks, for lack of a better term, you know, pun not intended, the cracks begin to show. That's where the cracks in the armor begin to show. It's still overall a good game. I'm just gonna hope that I got that crate, because I can't keep fucking doing this. Yeah, fun gameplay is a necessary prerequisite, but not wholly sufficient. Thank you. That is a very good way to put it. Like, that by itself is not enough, right? You can have a great gameplay and then, like, passing kind of, you know, aesthetic aspects. You can have that, right? Like, that's fine. There are definitely games I've played that I think gameplay-wise are really, really fun. But, aesthetics, they just kind of, like, you know, they just, you know, meet, like, the minimum requirement. That is definitely a thing. But, yeah, if it's just absolute shit, that can really detract from the experience. Crack in Time is where I think the cracks begin to show. That's where the music just, like, stops existing. The music in that game is absolutely terrible. The story is still pretty interesting, I'd say, and you got some good characters. But that also is where you, like, the Chosen One type shit really starts to just kind of bring down the story. And then it's also not funny. Like, that game does have some good jokes. It still has, like, a sense of humor, but it's definitely just nowhere near as funny as the games before it. Like, it is a noticeable step down in quality. And that's also where characters just start non-stop talking and saying unfunny jokes during the levels. Alright, let's see. We did that level already. And I saved just there, so now we're doing this level. Okay. See, Jak 2 and 3 are interesting, where I'm not, like, really familiar with the story of those games at all, so, like, I can't really judge that. I will say aesthetically, like, I don't find the games, like, at first glance, I don't think they look really good, but, like, they definitely have more going on in them than, like, any of Naughty Dog's later stuff, like, that much is true. And they have, like, some things I've seen that are pretty cool. My big problem with those games is This is kind of the opposite issue. Is that those games they're just worse Ratchet and Clanks. Like, they're just, you know what I mean? Like, they're just, I don't know. Like, gameplay-wise, they really just kind of suck. Like, they're not interesting at all, right? The first game was, like, had fantastic level design. Having a collectathon set in, like, a post-apocalyptic kind of environment would be interesting. I've, you know, never really seen that before. You know? That would still be unique. I don't think anyone's really made a game like that. I could be wrong, but, you know, that would be interesting, but... Nah, they had to just turn it into, like, a boring-ass shooter. That sucks. It's just a shittier version of Ratchet and Clank. And as for the story of it, like, I'm really not familiar. I really can't judge it. I can't be like, oh, it's cringe or it's bad, or, like, I don't know. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I feel like I have seen that game. If that's the one I'm thinking of, it's very ugly. Unless I'm thinking of a different game. Especially those old Marvel games, they look great, you know? Marvel vs. Capcom 2, I think, right? That's the one it's like got sprite graphics, and that game looks great.
If you use...
It's disgusting. Yeah. Interesting. At least if I'm thinking of the right one, I don't even know. I really am not familiar with those games. Okay. Let's see. You know, let me unpause because that's going to be an issue. I'm looking at the clock now, and I'm getting kind of tired. So, I'm going to just chill for a bit before I gotta go. I'm going to call off the stream right here. Thank you all so much for watching. And I will stream again real soon. I'm thinking next thing I stream could be Sheep Raider, perhaps, or maybe Hotline Miami 2, or maybe something else. Depends on what people want to see, or what I want to play. So yeah. Anyway, see y'all next time. Peace.